Hey Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Ray. We're going to be looking at your tarot predictions for the rest of winter. So we'll be looking at roughly the next 3 months. December, January, February, some of these messages might extend into March. We're going to look at your career and finances, and then we'll do love messages. We'll do Sagittarius dealing with a past person, Sagittarius in a current connection, and single Sagittarius looking for new love or dealing with a new person. So let's get started. What are your messages for Sagittarius, career and finance for the rest of winter? We start off with the Ace of Wands here. So there is a new opportunity coming your way this winter, Sagittarius. It could be a new idea or a new project that you're very focused on. It could be a new opportunity altogether, especially if you're unemployed right now and you're looking for new job postings. For some of you, this could be a new opportunity if you are looking to switch from your current position to something else. You might be keeping your options open, even if you do already have a career. But it feels like this is something that you are very passionate about with this fiery Ace of Wands here, passionate about what you do, passionate about your business. For some of you, I'm hearing with this Six of Cups here, you could even be picking up a new hobby. But it kind of feels like this new idea or this new opportunity is bringing you that spark back into your life. Okay, it's making you feel very focused and motivated. You're getting that sense of inner drive back, because it feels like this is something very inspirational. Like you have like that spark of creativity, you know what I mean? When you have a new idea and all you want to do is like sit down and think about it and write it down or work it out. You know, how can I make this happen? And it feels like this new idea or this new opportunity has a lot of potential if you're willing to put in the work for it. We have the Devil here. Some of you could be working with a Capricorn. This could also be your energy if you are on the cusp between Sagittarius and Capricorn. There's a sense of overworking here. There's a sense of fear here. If this is something completely new, a new idea, a new opportunity with this Ace of Wands here, some of you might feel like you need to take a risk in your business or your current career with this new idea. Some of you are a little afraid that like if you take that jump, it won't work out. I'm also hearing for some of you, you could be struggling to find a balance right now between your work life and your home life. You know, trying to schedule out planning, like this could just be your overall energy of feeling like, no, I have to keep going, no, I have to keep working, like pushing yourself until something is completed. Some of you might be experiencing burnout because you're stressing over, but what if I can't do this? What if this doesn't work out? What if I'm not good enough to get this done? Some of you are questioning your talents, questioning your path, because I feel like there's a lot of self-doubt here when it comes to this new cycle. Some of you are experiencing imposter syndrome. Okay, like, am I really good enough to be here? Am I capable of doing this? Do I really have like enough experience for this? That kind of thing. And if this is a new job, that's totally normal. You know, that's why you have that training period, that probationary period to see if you're the right fit. It's not only for the company to see if you are the right fit for them, it's for you to see if this company is the right fit for you. You know, is this a toxic working environment? Do I like the people that I'm working with? Do I even want to be here? Do I enjoy what I'm doing? That kind of thing. Like that goes both ways. And I feel like for some of you, you might be experiencing burnout because you're pushing yourself a little too hard when it comes to this opportunity. It feels like you're trying too hard. And I don't mean that in a fake way. I understand like being excited and scared about something at the same time, right? That mixture of emotions when you try something new. You have the Six of Cups here. So, like I said, some of you might be trying to find a balance between your work life and your home life right now. Okay, especially if you are experiencing burnout because you're chasing this so endlessly. Remember to schedule in some free time for yourself, right? Like when I play, I play. When I work, I work. When I rest, I rest. Because with this Six of Cups here, this is kind of a nostalgic feeling, right? Of like the overall day-to-day responsibilities of fulfilling this dream of yours might start to feel like it's weighing on you a little bit, especially if you're taking on too much or putting too much pressure on yourselves, or you have way too much weight on your shoulders. And it kind of feels like some of you right now are like, man, I wish I could just go back to like doing things because I liked it rather than doing things because I need money. You know what I mean? Like, I wish I could just go back to being a kid when I did things because they were fun instead of doing things because I felt like I had to do them because I needed money. Like, all of these responsibilities are starting to weigh on your shoulders and you're getting tired of it. Like, I'm feeling this sense of like exhaustion from you. And that's because I feel like you're pushing yourselves too hard and you're not scheduling enough and you're not scheduling in enough of that time for yourself. For some of you, if you are picking up a new hobby or this is a new idea for something that like you enjoy, for some of you, I'm hearing that this is like a skill that you have that you just do for fun. Like, for some of you, this might be a hobby, but there actually is potential for you to make money out of this or turn nothing into something here. Especially if this is something like from your childhood that you used to love to do and you're kind of picking it back up. Or some of you in general, I'm hearing that that's how you're going to learn how to relax in the winter when you schedule enough free time for yourself. Make sure that you're focusing on your hobbies. You know, like if you love painting, make more time for yourself to paint. Or something like there's something from your childhood here that you used to love to do that you kind of like don't do much of anymore. And I'm kind of seeing you picking that back up to help you relax. Can you clarify the Devil card for me, please? Clarifying the Devil is the Six of Pentacles. I feel like for a lot of you, this is like an addiction to money. And that I'm not calling you materialistic, but you know what I mean? Like, some of you are working overtime, burning yourselves out because you're worried about money. Some of you, this might stem from childhood if you came from like an impoverished home or you're used to going without, you're used to not having enough money. For some of you, that could have just been the energy that you grew up with. So there's like this inherent fear of never being able to afford anything. And I'm also hearing for some of you, again, trying to manage your time, because the Six of Pentacles is also about an energy, right? Like a flow, finding a balance between giving and receiving. So with this Devil energy here, I'm kind of hearing that some of you need to ask yourselves, am I putting in more effort than I'm getting back? And again, for some of you, that involves trying to find a balance between working and relaxing. Okay, let's move into love messages. What is your advice for Sagittarius dealing with a past person for the rest of winter? Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. What are your messages for Sagittarius dealing with a past person for the rest of winter? You start with the Knight of Cups here. Some of you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And we have the Six of Swords here. I'm seeing this two different ways. For those of you who have absolutely no interest in reconciling with this person, I'm seeing you moving on and moving forward, focusing on letting go of the past and on filling your own cup, focusing on healing, growing, learning more about yourself as a person as you move forward and go on this healing journey. Because this is a big transition for you in your life, okay, Sagittarius, with this Six of Swords. I'm also seeing for some of you, the Six of Swords is a travel card. So for some of you, there could have been some long distance involved here or some travel involved in seeing this person. Some of you could be thinking of making travel plans in the winter, going on vacation to take your mind off of things. Like, some of you just need to take a break from dating right now. But for those of you who are wondering if there's potential with this past person, I am seeing potential here for a reconciliation because we have this Knight of Cups here. This person could be coming back around for some of you to try to offer you an apology. If you're the one who messed up here, then you might be the one who needs to reach out and break the silence and apologize to them, but take it how it resonates. But with this Six of Swords here, again, this is a card about healing, letting go of the past. And for some of you, if you choose to give this person a second chance, I feel like there is potential here. We have 3 really positive cards on the table. If the two of you can kind of clear the air, and get some closure and figure out what went wrong here, then this could be a temporary situation and the two of you can transition back to a point where you feel like you're in a stable connection again. But that's not going to happen overnight, okay? Especially with this Knight energy here. For some of you, you might feel like you could have been dealing with a player and that was an issue. We have the Page of Cups here, again, more water energy, and also more emotionally immature energy. So this person is coming through as a page and a knight. And for some of you, I am seeing potential for growth here, okay, because there's an upgrade. For some of you, this person might have grown. They might have matured, going from the page to the Knight of Cups. This person might genuinely feel guilty and see the error of their ways and the way that they treated you, which was inappropriate. For some of you, this could be a temporary situation, a temporary separation. And for some of you, that time apart could be helping this person realize, you know what, I messed up with Sagittarius. I need to apologize. And they could be offering you this cup again for a new start. But again, for some of you, I'm hearing that this is just about you going on your own healing journey. But either way here, I'm feeling like the message is that you need to go with the flow right now and trust your intuition. If this person does come back around and you're still getting sketchy vibes, or you feel like their apology is fake in any way, or they haven't changed their behavior, then take this separation for yourself and go with the flow on your own healing journey. If you do want to reconcile with this person, again, it's still not going to happen overnight. The two of you have to grow together, get back to square one, start from scratch. You have to rebuild that connection. And again, that involves going with the flow. What is your advice for Sagittarius dealing with a current connection for the rest of winter? Ooh. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. What are your messages for Sagittarius dealing with a current connection for the rest of winter? You have the Hanged Man here, male, female, take it how it resonates, and you also have the Ace of Coins. So did you hear that ding? I hope you did. That was confirmation that this message is for you. So I'm seeing a new cycle here between the two of you. And with that unrequited love here, I actually feel like, especially with this Hanged Man card, somebody here is just getting bored, okay? I feel like that's what's happening in this connection. Somebody is questioning, am I even attracted to this person anymore? Maybe we're not as compatible as I thought we were. But I feel like that's just boredom talking, okay? It could be you or it could be them. But somebody here feels like the relationship has been stuck for a while now and it hasn't been moving forward. But that's just how relationships go. You move through cycles together. And with this Ace of Coins, I feel like the two of you can manifest that spark back into your relationship, into your connection, if you're willing to work together. Because there's room for a lot of emotional abundance here and a room for a lot of emotional prosperity together. I'm hearing for some of you what's getting in the way here with this Ace of Coins. This is a weird message coming through. For some of you, you might be with somebody who's a little bit too financially dependent on you, and that's kind of irritating you, Sagittarius. But again, with this Hanged Man card here, I feel like what this connection really needs is patience. Because connections need sacrifice, right? You're always going to go through periods of suspension together. You have to ask yourself if you think the future that you want with this person is going to be worth it. because you have to build something together, right? And you have to create a strong foundation. And that requires sacrifice, it requires compromise. No relationship is exciting all the time. Just because you've started to settle down into like a more comfortable routine doesn't mean that you automatically get bored. You have this Two of Cups here as well. With this unrequited love card here, I'm hearing if some of you are questioning like, oh, is this person seeing somebody else? Like, do they have a wandering eye? Are they cheating on me? No, I'm not seeing that here. Okay, I don't think you have to worry about that. I think for a lot of you, this relationship has just gotten boring. I don't think this unrequited love card is I don't think this means that they've like fallen in love with somebody else or they're like they have like a side chick or whatever. Like I don't think that's what's happening here. I think the two of you your relationship has just gotten stale. It feels stuck with that Hanged Man card there. And the two of you need to find a way to compromise, right? To get that balance back in your relationship. And remember why you came together in the first place. Because with this Two of Cups here being about partnership, but it's also about duality, right? And I'm kind of hearing the word compromise, especially with this Hanged Man card here also being about sacrifice. The two of you need to make sacrifices for your relationship, and that's going to include compromise. But I'm not necessarily seeing any real issues here. If you're starting to feel stuck because of like reoccurring issues that have constantly come up in your past, it kind of feels like there's a lot of overthinking involved in this connection with this Hanged Man card here. Like even with this imagery, right? I'm almost hearing like somebody in this connection, it could be you or them. Somebody here sees everything upside down. Somebody here sees everything backwards. You know what I mean? And that's kind of a weird message, but I think there's a lot of overthinking involved here. Okay, let's end this reading off with advice for single Sagittariuses looking for new love or dealing with a new person for the rest of winter. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. What are your messages for single Sagittariuses looking for new love or dealing with a new person for the rest of winter? You start with the Fool here, so there is potential for a new beginning, Sagittarius. I feel like a lot of you do have a new person coming your way in the winter if you're not already seeing somebody that you're interested in. For those of you who are asking about a connection that like somebody you've already been talking to and you're wondering if this has potential, I'm seeing a definite yes here, okay? And I'm seeing that potentially the two of you could be thinking about taking things to the next level. Because the Fool card here is about beginnings, but it's also about like I think somebody here, it could be you or them, could even be both of you. Somebody here is more of a free spirit. And I think that's why somebody here is like hesitating when it comes to this connection. This is the Fool is kind of the energy of somebody who doesn't really like to be tied down, but I'm not necessarily hearing that as like the same thing as being a commitment phobe. With the Chariot card here, this person might be a Cancer, by the way, but this person is used to running away. You know what I mean? Like I'm also hearing this person loves the chase. They might like the challenge because I'm seeing that like running, driving energy with the Chariot card here. But I'm almost hearing the opposite between the combination of these two cards. Like this person feels like a childlike energy with you. Not childish, there's a difference. It almost feels like this is like a high school crush kind of feeling. You know what I mean? Like this connection is exciting. Like this person gets butterflies. And it kind of feels like with the Chariot card here, they're ready to take a leap of faith with you, Sagittarius. Because it feels like with this Chariot card here, they have their eye on the prize, and now the prize is you. Like they see potential for victory here between the two of you, and they're shifting that sense of willpower so that they can chase you. Or potentially this person wants you to chase them, but I feel like they do like a challenge. They do like the chase, but I am seeing potential here for this to go past the chase. This is also a travel card, so for some of you, there could potentially be some distance involved here with this Chariot. You have the High Priestess card here, and with this Romantic Feelings card here, it feels like somebody is getting intuitive messages about this connection. I also just heard with this Chariot card as well, somebody might feel like this is moving a little bit too fast, and that's because this person is jumping in all at once. They've already made their decision, and they decided that they want you, Sagittarius. But it feels like somebody here almost feels divinely guided towards you. Especially with the message on this card, your feelings are real and worth exploring. Like, I'm almost hearing with that childlike innocence, with this like pure energy with the Fool, this person wants to explore you. That's a weird message, but it feels like this person wants to like explore the possibilities, explore the potential here, right? I'm also hearing with this High Priestess card, there's something very mysterious about this person, and that might be like where that idea of like exploration comes from. It kind of, this person might be very intuitive, or they might be more calm and collected, like almost in contrast to this person's like exciting, fast paced energy. Like, this person just wants to slow down and relax. Some of you might be dealing with somebody who's kind of your opposite. Okay, Sagittarius, I feel like those are the messages that you needed to hear for the rest of winter. You can comment down below or like this video if any of them resonate. Don't forget to follow me on all my socials. I do weekly messages on Facebook. We do Tarot Tuesdays on Twitter. And on Instagram, I like to post cute little random pick-a-card readings. So if you're interested in any of that, the links will be in the description box below. And I'll see you in your next reading. Bye!